Hello guys, welcome back to some more Car Mechanic Simulator 2021. Last live stream, the intention was to rebuild this car with only using as many tuning parts to see what the overall value of it is. I did take just looking up on my phone now real quick, sorry. The value was 193,000 with stock parts. So we're going to attempt to rebuild it now using tuned parts. Now, since the last live stream, I've been doing some story missions. As you can see, my scrap number has increased a little bit. That's going to come into play in next week's streams. I did level up. I've gotten 2 now on the unscrewing speed, so that's good. I don't actually have any of the parts on me. I didn't want to accidentally do anything with them whilst I was doing the story mission, so I put them all in here. Is there a way to just take everything out? No. Okay, let's just use my little mouse macro I've got here to rapidly click. That is a lot of stuff. There we go. Oh wow, so it actually fills up or empties the shelves. That's quite cool. I like that. Nice little thing there. Right, so we're going to have a lot of going in and out of the shop here. So I'm going to be doing this each and every time pretty much. So first things first, let's have a look. That can go. Yep, there's a fuel filter. So each one has like a little how much extra horsepower I think that is, or turbo or speed or whatever, something along those lines it's going to give it. Nothing on the camshaft. Okay, well, that's fine. That's what this is for. We don't know. We don't know what we can and what we can't get. So, yep. Right, we need 6 of these. Now I'm going to type in the word ring just in case. No piston rings, so that's fine. Now I highly doubt the little clips for this are part in there, but we'll still check just to be safe. No, didn't think so. Oh, I've changed up my keyboard. I'm not using that crappy little wireless one that I keep hitting the wrong keys on. Basically that one was kind of like a laptop keyboard where the top of the keys is the same width as the bottom of them, whereas most other keyboards obviously they got an incline as they go up, so the top of the keys are actually slightly smaller than the bottom. This time the reason I kept hitting the wrong thing was, of course, I'm used to them not being that wide at the top. So, Cupcake, hello. How you doing? So, I mean, this is a cheap keyboard still, but it does feel better already. And I don't imagine they will be in this section, but we'll find out. Alright, so that's fine. Chuck that one in. You can actually already see a little bit of a increase on the screwing speed. My back's been pretty bad for a few days, but other than that I'm good. I've actually got the next 2 days off, so I plan on relaxing a bit, getting it back in gear, if you pardon the pun, given what I'm doing, of course. So there was no engine block at all. It still hurts a lot. It didn't really do too much, but something's better than nothing. Okay, so that's in here. So I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them. Right. Engine cylinder, engine head. Okay, so they're different. Should really learn to do it the other way around so that it's not in the way. Alright, let's see if this is in the shop here. Yep, it's okay, so we need another 6 of these. This is why I wanted to make sure I had some money, because this is going to get expensive. Starting to think we still may not have enough. I shall. Thank you. Right, what's next? Spark plug. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, so 12 of them. Yep, they're in here. Hey, is that level up? Nice. Right, so I can get that one. Maybe even the one after. Yep. So we now work a bit faster, which is good. Wait a minute. Why hasn't that got a rod on it? Camshaft. I thought it was the same on both sides. Oh, I know why. Because I haven't got the timing cover on there, which I don't think was in here. No. But I will need another one of these. There we go. We're still working on spark plugs, aren't we? So before we get too blocked in and can't actually access anything. Do you know what? I thought that said TNT on that band then. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I swear I only bought 12. Ah, over here. There we go. Right, what is next? Alternator. No alternator, huh? No? Okay. That's fine. What about the ignition distributor? No? Ah, these are in there though. About the caps? Nope. Right, gotta get these clips in place. They're not in here. That's fine. We can go about them. That's all good. What about the timing chains? Nope. And these are probably not in there. Didn't think so. Oh, that is much faster on that screw speed. Look at that. Again, highly unlikely, but we're just being thorough. Pipe? No. Exhaust? Yes. And I think there's 2 of these that we need. Tell you what, Celestro, this keyboard isn't too bad. I'm finding it a lot easier to use than that wireless one I had that you saw earlier. A lot easier. How does it sound? Is it quieter than normal? Get these covers on. Again, unlikely, but no, not there. Sweet, thank you. Yes, this is where the engine starts getting weird. It starts looking like a jet engine. Okay. Now the belts are not normally in here. Neither, I believe, are rollers. Right, now the ignition wires. Yes, they're in here. I'm only going to buy the one this time. I know it looks like two, but it's actually only the one set needed. Oh, wrong button. That wasn't a misclick, that was me just jumping ahead of myself. Most of these parts should be in there. It's all to do with tuning the engine, so like gear ratio and such like being a big part of that. That's the only bit that isn't. We're down to 42,000 so far. Well, that was a pricey one. Actually, I don't have the air filter, isn't it? Oh, well, it is. See, that's something you wouldn't expect to be in the tuning area. I mean, I can't imagine what difference that makes. That probably is not. No, it's just a case. I don't think I've missed anything. No, that all looks to be present and correct. 170 so far, and it was 193 complete with standard parts. Actually, let's lift this up. Want to get the gearbox on it. Right, what about the drive axles? No. Why is that not? Oh. No, that's not in there. So why have I taken that out? That's unexpected. Starter, I don't think would be in here. No. I am liking this splash of red in amongst it all. It kind of makes it look better as well. A bit more colourful. I know that has absolutely nothing to do with a car's ability to drive faster or anything, but it looks good. Right, let's check on the brake discs. Right, so there are some in there. Just not that one. I don't think pads would be in here. There's, you know, pads are pads. You're not really going to improve upon them. Same with the calipers. No, I didn't think so. Uh, 265, 265, 235. Sort out the intercooler in a bit. Oh crap, I didn't pay attention to that. Could be the wrong size wheel. Two 265, 235, that's the one we need. Got to make sure you get the right one. Right, let's head down the other end. Right, we've already found out that this is not a part of it. We looked that up. Didn't think so, but like I said earlier, we're just trying to double check, make sure. No? Hey Stu, how you doing, dude? You feeling any better? Go. Sway bar, again unlikely. No. Oh, there is a clear list button. Ah, that helps a lot more. I didn't think there was one. I'm sorry to hear that, dude. And the tie rod. Nope. And I'm guessing the outer tie rod is a no as well. Right, so we already know that's fine. That's fine. In fact, all of this wheel here does not need it. This is actually going together really quickly. Yeah, that's all good. Well, we're just fitting all the possible tuned parts that we can on the car now to see whether or not, well, how much more it's worth. To see whether or not it's worth doing the tuned parts just for the money's sake of things on the Porsche. Then we're going to have to work on collecting scrap parts after that, because next week we're going to be doing this Porsche all over again. This same Porsche, we're going to take all these parts off that we've got now, and we are going to be upgrading them with scrap to see if it's what changes. Now, if it's going to be faster or if it's just going to be worth more. It's all about the testing now. Right, let's take a look at the list here, see if there's anything we're missing. Pretty sure that is 100% on everything. Okay. Oh, would help if we put in some oil in the engine, wouldn't it? It's over here. No, that's the wrong thing. It is over here, it's just this one here. Right, so if we wanted to sell the car now, 243,000. That has gone up by just shy of 50,200 credits. Now I'm going to double check the wheel alignment and we're going to take it for a speed test. Oh, actually, I wanna run it on the dynamo as well. So the gain loss was 0% last time, of course, because it was all new parts, untuned. Yeah, it will. 80% extra horsepower. Holy crap. Yeah, no, if I go to take it to the test track or something like that, it will warn me. It will say, warning, wheels are misaligned, but it will still let me do it. Now, I don't know. Oh. I really have no idea what I'm doing here. Right, hold on, let's reset. I'm going to add in the 6th gear. I don't really need a 7th, do I? So it's 80 extra horsepower, right? Let's try it now, see if that's made any difference. Oh, help us start the test, won't it? No. 1872. I'm going to reset it back to normal. I don't know what the bottom one was. I'll reset the gear ratio back and then we'll do one more test. See what was worth what. So 72 on the bottom one. That's exactly the same. Okay, so I've proven I have no clue what I'm doing there. That's fine. Right, let's go to... That's the test track, I think. Unless, let me just double checking here. Dyno, paint shop. Parking, test, yeah, must be. No. I'm missing something here. Speed track. So our best top speed was 154, I think, with stock parts. Hold on, let's do what we did last time. Give it a run up. Oh god, that failed. I hate this when they get like a little bit of speed, they just start moving all over the place. Oh my god. See what I mean? Stop. This is not working out. Right. All I'm doing is holding accelerate. There we go. No, look, I didn't touch steering at all. Right, you know what? Maybe, I hate using keyboard and mouse to drive, but maybe the issue is with my gamepad. Maybe the gamepad is trying to no. Wow, hold on, let me unplug my gamepad altogether. Sorry about the noise. Maybe my gamepad was trying to, like just a slight little steering motion, causing it to mess up. No! Look, see? All I'm doing is holding accelerate there. It just does it automatically. This car is a death trap. Can't seem to go more than 30 miles an hour. Apparently you're going this way. Alright, well it's not my gamepad, so I'm going to plug that back in. Oh, we made it to 68 that time. we've got to 69 that one, on that one. No, won't let me there. You just can't do a speed test with this thing. Yeah, I preempted it that time. I don't know why I can't do this. There we go. Oh, I think I know what the issue was. I'll explain it in a minute. One, 6, 7. Ah, I came off the bloody path. Right, I think I know how to get it up and going properly now. Basically, if you hard rev it, it's trying to change gear and it won't. It can't do it yet. So the gears actually need to be adjusted to take in that extra horsepower as well. And I'm not sure how to do that appropriately yet. But if I slow accelerate, should work better. Come on, line back up. No, not on the sand, not on the sand. Okay, well, we're getting there. We're getting closer to being able to do this. Ah, come on. Okay, so that definitely needs another gear. $197 we got that up to. Holy crap. Right, so. I'll tell you what, let's head back. I'm going to see if I can do something with this tuning, with the gear ratio. I'm going to see if I can improve it. Work out how it's done. 197 though, holy crap. Right, oh, that takes it down. Wow. I don't know what the final ratio aspect actually does though, that's the problem. If I just move all of these up, then I can add in more. And hopefully that'll do the trick. Alright, let's try that, shall we? See how nightmarish that's going to be. Let's run it on a dynamo, see if it makes any difference here. So no difference there. Oh, the speed tracker was there. I was just being blind. Okay, so still doesn't like that type of acceleration. There we go. Okay, ninth gear is useless. 220. 220, ninth gear, pointless. Well, I say pointless though, it wasn't over revving. You know, previously it was like locked in, I need to change gear function, but that is not bad at all. Right. Bear with me 2 seconds. I told someone I'd let them know, like someone from the streams earlier in the week, I'd let her know what the speed and price was, so that's what that was about. But yeah, so that is actually really impressive. Alright, so we don't actually need any of these parts, and they're not broken, so I am just going to sell them rather than scrap them. There we go. So now, obviously, I'm doing the upgrading next week. So the rest of today and then tomorrow, I suppose we should just do some orders. And I'm thinking the stories, keeping on going with the story missions. Right, hi, just got back from a business trip and you won't guess what was waiting for me. My beautiful car. I hopped in and set off on an evening ride. From the very start, something caught my attention. The car drove better somewhat. After this lengthy introduction, I will explain. It turned out that my son had had a little adventure with my car. Oh, we've had this car in before and we fixed it for him. I'm impressed by his attitude because he took matters in his own hands. I must admit that the car never drove better than after your repairs. You're a wizard. Today I got my son's car for you. I want to repay him for making my gem give me even more pleasure from driving. The kid couldn't afford a renovation. Please make the engine reach perfection and give it some spark. The bodywork also needs some love. Pimp this ride and add a bit more horsepower. Let the kid have a little, live a little. See you. So that's stupid. No, kid. If I had a car and my daughter took it out for a joyride, destroyed it, and then paid to get it fixed, I would be pissed. Oh. Okay, so it actually wants me to do some tuning here. I'm going to have to... Can it be tuned? Let's find out. Let's make sure it can be started first. I'm guessing it does run, just not very well. I mean, we could do it without doing the gear ratios or anything. We could probably just by buying the tuned parts. One of those tyres, well, all those tyres need replacing, really. Okay, they're not bad. Alright, let's now shift on over. Let's head to the test path. I want to make sure these wheels are aligned before I even attempt to drive it anywhere. While we're here, what about the headlights? Are they good? So I was able to tick it over, even though there's no oil in the engine. I don't know why they were saying there's no oil in the engine. It's filled up pretty quickly. They all seem, I wouldn't say great, but they're not bad. So some brake pads need replacing, that's about it really. Brake fluid. Oh my god, I'm just going to check them all. I mean, no, cooling is fine. It's just going to be this one it needs. Finally, thank you. Oh, those brakes are good. I mean, we already established that, of course. Okay. Now, before we actually try to fix things, I do want to do some testing with the tuning. So, that's the wrong thing. Although no, I'll wait to spray it because I need to replace some body parts. Alright, so do the test. I'm just trying to figure this out here. Tuning. Oh, it gives you a. Okay. See if I can. Oh. Oh, well, that sucks. So can I not tune anything on here directly then? If not, then I'm going to have to just buy tuned parts then. Not a lot of options really. No, this is just a readout. It won't let me do anything on here directly. Okay. So how much of its list did we find out? Not actually nowhere near all of it yet. Okay, manual examination of the rest of it. The air filter is one of them. Exhaust is good. So here's what I'm thinking then. From the look of it, I'm going to have to strip most of this car down anyway. So I'm thinking strip it down, repair everything, or everything that I can repair anyway, and put tuning parts on the engine itself. I think we can do that. Make it all sparkle. Right, let's start ripping this thing apart. Actually, do you know what? Let's put that back on, those parts back on. Well, the manifold can stay off, I think. But I'm going to chuck it on the crane. It seemed a lot faster and a lot easier doing it that way. Just need to take off the gearbox. Oh, okay, there's no drive shaft. Oh, there's that one there. It's not a full length one. So have we actually found everything? No? 5 parts, I'm guessing they're bushes, some of them. Right, let's see if we can take out this engine. Oh, I didn't take out the gearbox, did I? I said I was going to, and I never did. Oh, for crying out loud. While I got this here, actually, I may as well do the interior. I'm pretty sure I can do that from the car wash anyway, but still. Starter. I'm trying to avoid all this constant up and down. What am I doing? Front exhaust section. That'll be this one? No? There. Crying out loud. This is so stupid. It's supposed to make my life easier, damn it. I knew at least the cut. Oh. Can I just get under that, please? Just crush me. There we go. Thank you. Oh. So the dodgy parts are actually on here. The undiscovered. Take off the throttle. It's probably the cam gear clips. Oh my god. Try to undo it first, then spray. That's absolutely fine, dude. That's all good. Give it a couple of minutes and I can say whatever I want about him. Oh, yeah. See, this is coming apart quite quickly now. It helps a lot to have this engine stand. I just wish it was over there by the car. Make a lot more sense. Come on. Oh, it's rusty. Don't know why I didn't see that. I think I did, obviously, when I did the tuning on my Porsche, it was the first attempt at doing it, and probably done it in like a really stupid, idiotic way. Squeezed a lot more juice out of it, but it would probably ruin the engine or something in like a year, if that. So before tomorrow's stream, I might look up a video on how to do it more accurately and see if I can improve upon it. Oops. I'll tell you what, actually, the spacebar on this one, on this keyboard, is a lot more helpful to this than the other one was. I had to really hammer down on that thing to get it activating properly. This is much better. It's not sensitive, but at the same time, I don't need to all the way push it down like I did with the other one. The other one had to be fully depressed to activate. This has a better spring on it from the feel of it, and it activates kind of halfway down. Right, so right, so no. From here onwards. Yeah, why not do that as well? I'm just going to add all of this to the shopping list, even though some of it, I know that some of it won't actually work, but I'm going to see if I can buy every tuning part for the engine. Just mass purchase. Well, actually, we go back first. Where's the gearbox? There it is. Oh. For a moment I thought it was 21 pages of this. Wait a minute. Is there an intercooler here? No. I'm guessing then I've just purchased some bits from the old one. So what was the first thing I added to the list? Let's have a look. Starter. I better get some decent money out of this, otherwise I'm going to be annoyed. It was just, I know a lot of this isn't on here, it's just a quicker and easier way of doing it. Only the one, okay. Four spark plugs. Water pump, no. Oil filter, no. Clutch release bearing, no, but the others should be in here. Do you reckon this will be enough enough of the tuning needed for the mission? I think it was like 20%, something like that. Oh no, 10 to 15%. I think this will be easily enough. Oh, thank God for that. I didn't think it was going to let me for a second then. Clips are all good. Can I put in the pistons while it's upside down? I can. Yeah, screw the rings. That's the pan. Hopefully I don't need to actually make sure some of these are certain condition. Got the new tuned intake. So she wanted him to have a better driving experience. I'm turning him into a bloody street racer. The only thing that's going to be missing from this is nitro. The gear here. Probably going to be needing to buy these belts. Yeah, thought so. I'm going to make that a new one. Idle roller, that will do the trick. It's only 80 odd percent. It's 80 odd percent. It doesn't really need a fix up. Okay. Down here. Still missing a part discovered, 2, but I think we're all good. Wait, so does that mean I've got like an engine, a fully built engine in my inventory? No. It's almost 100%. Right, let's highlight what we need. Maybe I need to run it on a dynamo, see if it's any different. Oh, do you know what? It'll be over here on the wheels. I reckon it's the rims. Yeah. There we go. Told you. Right. So the rooms we know. I need to take this out of here. You know what? I'm not going to strip the entire thing. Screw it. I think everything else is actually already undone. I am, however, going to replace these with tuned exhaust. Oh, I think I can get the air filter done as well. Yeah. This one. Now while I've got this up on the left, chuck that gearbox on. Does this come in a tuned version? No. Oh, I need to do those brakes, don't I? Both sides. Oh, what I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to finish up this car and then I'll call it for the night. As I said earlier, my back's still playing me up and I want to go lay down soon. Painkillers trying to send me to sleep as well at the minute. Right, go. No, there's no disc. Right, the exhaust manifold. What's it saying now? It's still not saying it's done. So again, I don't know if I need to give it a test run on the dynamo or not. It could just simply be because the car's not complete. Right, okay. Thinking. Rims, that's what I needed to do. Rims and tyres. Sorry guys, had to mute it for a second there. Had a phone call come through. Can we repair them? 3 of them. That's the one I need. Then I've got, if I just click on all 4 tyres and it'll see if it, tell me if it comes up differently. No, they're all the same. So 10, retro 10, sorry, 13 inch. That's the tyre shop, not the rim shop. 13 inch, there we go. Now 175 70 13. 175 70 13. Time for a smoke, I think. Oh. Dropping things all over the place. So who have we still got around? I know Celestro's got it in the background. We've probably got Spy lurking somewhere. Sorry, my back pinging at me. Right, install. And done. Right, let's check all parts are done. Yes, that's all done. Still not telling me anything here. So, body parts, hood. You know what? I'm just gonna take them all off. Repair what I can. The windows, I'm gonna the back windows and windshield and such. If I can, I'll leave them. But any windows I do take off, I'm just gonna go back on again. Headlights were not needed. Go repair all of that. There we go. Now let's see what we actually need to purchase. Wait, is that the colour it's supposed to be? So why is the back end of the car green? Okay, that makes no sense. Half the car is green, half the car is... oh, hang on. Oh, okay, no, I repaired all the necessary body parts. Half the car is green, half the car is red. Right. Now let's drain. I'll drain all the fluids. Replace them all. Let me double check here on the C. What am I looking at for money? 4 grand. Are you kidding me? You've seen how much money I've put into this. I mean, I had to buy tuned parts because it wouldn't let me actively tune the car because I don't own it. Brake fluid. finally the wheel. Right, let's get this over to the car wash. Wash the gross off so we can paint it. Does it need to be painted factory colours? I think it was factory colours. Factory colour, yep. Which is that. Okay, and then next up, test path. I want to make sure the wheels are aligned. Yep, they're perfect. What about the headlights? I didn't touch them, did I? No. Which means finally the dyno. Now I'm guessing it's still not telling me right now. So either I haven't done it or I need to do this first. %42 tuned. Why? How? What? I've done the tuning of the car. Like, won't let me do that because I don't own the damn thing. I mean, what else do you want me to do to it? The engine's all sorted. I can do that. I can get the fuel pumps replaced. In fact, I have one on me. There's not really anything left that can be tuned. It's all tuned parts. So what do you expect me to do? I mean, it was 40%, right? No, it's at 43. And it's still not complete. How am I does anyone here know? How am I supposed to do this? I mean, I've replaced every part of the engine that I could. Well, I don't think that's in there. No, that's not. I've replaced everything that I can with tuned versions. Throttle, yeah. The exhaust is all tuned parts. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, there's one thing I might be able to do. I have to take the wheels off again. Oh, I don't know if this would help. I doubt it very much, but just the roof, huh? Come out of this mode. Thank you. That's hood part. I think. Let's try it on the roof. No, okay. Let's give them an LED bar then. Yeah, I'm sure that does it. Obviously not. Yeah, if there's anybody who's here who's watching and you know what's wrong here, the only thing I think I've got left that I can do is any of the brake discs. Any other part that could be purchased as a tuned part has been purchased as a tuned part. I went through the entire engine and swapped it all out. I can't manually tune the car because I don't own it. And I can't even do that. May as well repair them while I'm here. Issues to fix. I'm going to look this up on my phone while I'm repairing these disk issues. Or these discs. Issues to fix. tuning. Because it's not as if I haven't tried. Done everything I can think of. So what I'm finding here is what I've done. It's just saying buy the tuned parts, and I have. Now it needs to be an equal to like 1.25 plus 3, so that's 4.25, and so on. But I've done every part available. Yeah, hey Moto, I've got the dynamo, and it's actually saying I'm at 40-something% tuned. I did the whole engine. I replaced every piece on the engine that could be replaced by stuff in here. I did the gearbox, I did all the exhaust. I've done the fuel pump, I've done the fuel filter. Did the, if it has this ignition coil, oh no, that's the one it's got. I did that. Did the ignition wires, did the fuel, did I do the rail? 40. It was actually saying like 43. Yeah, the fuel rail got done. Pistons got done. Throttle, spark plugs. I even did the air filter. No. That's a good point. So I'm going to have to take the engine apart again, just to try to get inside that bracket. Okay. That's a good point there. You would think they'd be happy just to have it as best as possible, wouldn't you? But if they got a budget, for example, yeah, no, that makes sense. Actually, I need to take this wheel off then, don't I? Because I need to take the engine apart again. Let me repair what I can. Yeah, no, I get you, dude. That's a good shout, thank you. Right, so let's slow it down. I'm gonna start with the exhausts. Start with the easy stuff, basically. I'm gonna go. Alright, let's tell you what, let's take this off. Have I got a decent one there? One that's usable? I do. That's like 3 right there. What are you? Doesn't actually tell me. Okay, that's only 6%. That one is worth quite a bit. So let's whack this off of it. That's 1.5 as well. I might be able to get away without dismantling the whole thing. It's like 4.5 right there. That's not 1.5. Oh, that's a 3% as well. 1.25. Take that off. I'll take that off again for a second. Right, let's raise this up, take off all these exhaust pieces. Thankfully, I managed to get. I don't think that they were on the list. Brake pads, rims. No, they're not. They're not on the repair list, so that's fine. So if they're not 100%, it doesn't matter, or above the threshold. I'm not very good at tuning, by the way, and I'll show you what I've done with that in a bit. But I managed to get its speed with tuned parts and me adjusting the gear ratio in a really oddly stupid way. I managed to get a top speed of, what was it, 220, 240, something like that. Would not physically go any higher. 220 miles an hour. Right, I'm hoping this will be enough without me having to take apart the engine a bit more. I don't think I'm there yet. Actually, yeah, it'll probably tell me as I'm doing it, won't it? Okay, yeah. Okay, let's start dismantling then. And every time I take off a normal, a tuned part, it should tell me. If I check it, it should tell me whether or not I've done it, shouldn't it? So. No, because what I was looking at, people were saying they completed it without a dynamo test, without even having a dyno. Sorry, not dynamo, a dyno. I don't even own it yet. I don't know how they got this far without owning it, but hey. I just hope I don't have to take off the water pump. I don't want to drain that damn thing again. That's a fairly high one. It's a shame the gearbox is only 1%. Oh, this is a 5% of this one. There we go. Good man, thank you. So Moto UK is the person who saved me on this one. For those who aren't reading chat. Thank you, Moto. Tell you what, Moto, I will let you pick the numbers from my mystery box. The 2 numbers that we get to choose. Ah, no. So, do you know how to do the tuning in this properly? Like, if you own a car and like on the little laptop. Because I have no idea how it's supposed to be done. I took a shot at it and I'll show you the result in a minute if you want. Oh, no you don't, okay. basically, right, I went from, it was a 5 gear system, but it was maxing out at like 100 and something, 60 odd, 70 odd, something like that. I added in like another 4 gears, 5 gears, something like that, and it's now maxing out at 200 miles an hour, 220 miles an hour. On my, this is a, I should note, this is a Porsche as well. All possible parts that can be tuned on it are tuned. Spark plugs. I wonder if I can get away with these ones. It's only such a small percentage. Yeah, that's fine. Save me buying some more then. I'm going next over here. My bad. Fill her up. How much we get him? See, now that's a nice cash boost. I didn't think it was going to be much. Still lost out because we bought all those extra parts. But it's fine. So, tell you what, I'll be right back. I just need to lube real quick, and then we'll just do a couple more bits, and then we'll finish off. But unfortunately, I can't wait. So, I'll be back in just a moment. Sorry about that, guys. Right. Moto. Amateur should have a bottle by the computer. I promised you could pick the 2 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Pick 2. I'm hoping for scrap, and another case would be good so I can continue it. Two and 5. Okay. Boom. Another case. Money. I mean, could be worse. Okay. I'm just going to stick with the same 2 again. Why not? XP. Again, could be worse. And a barn location. Don't really use the barn locations much. No, usually right now, like I said, I'm looking for scrap, so I should be scrapping down these deadwood stuff and selling the 100%ers, but I can do that tomorrow during the day. That's all fine. There we go. Right. So let me show you what I've done with this thing. So let's do the test first off. I have no idea how to do it properly. I need to look it up. The engine does sound good though. I like that. That is pretty decent sounding engine right there. It's not even telling me how much. Oh, I suppose I don't. It won't tell me the percentage tuned because I don't need to know. That makes sense now why it was there. That's what I've done. So that. Okay. I mean, to be honest, I don't need number 9. Let's try that out. Let's see if we can get past 220. I broke it. I really broke that. Drop the gears to 7 but up the ratio to make them longer. Right, let's take a look. So up it like that, you mean? Or do you mean down here? No, no. Right, let me reset and we'll work from there. Okay. Alright, so 7. So if we say that gear switches out at 40. Suppose we could do it in 20-mile-an-hour increments, couldn't we? Or should we do it in 30? No, no, no. That one's good at 60, I think. And I can put that one up at 90. $120 seems... Yeah. Let's put that at 130. Try that on 180. Yeah, I know. I suppose I don't even need the 7th, do I? From the look of it. But just on the off chance. How does that look? So what you've got to bear in mind is the only knowledge I have of anything to do with cars is from these games. I know nothing about cars IRL. I mean, that final ratio is stock for the tuned gearbox. Did you mean nope as in don't need a 7th or doesn't look okay? Oh! 230! 237! New record! Might be able to get that a little higher here. I went too hard, too fast. I found that if you accelerate too hard, like I'm using a gamepad to do it, and if I just full throttle it with the trigger, it veers, it swerves off the track. So you need to be able to control your acceleration a little bit. No. See what I mean? Look. It's not going to do it. So what do you mean by the 6 was a little too low? So what, you want a higher higher speed? Or do you mean changing into it? So, put that back. That'll do, that's on it. So, this needs to be like here. Is that what you're saying? Or put that down at 200, let's say. So 3.44, I'm going to bear that in mind. 3.44. Okay, let's try that. 3.44. I need to remember that number. This will be my last test, and then I need to get some sleep. Oh, it's close. Well, like I said, I don't drive. I don't know anything about cars. Anything I know about cars is based off of car games. That is the extent of my knowledge. Stop swerving. Damn it. That was my fault. That was my fault. So what I'm seeing here, hold on, let me reset the car. When I get into, I think it's 5th, I can just flat out because it takes a while to hit 6th. So ease it into 5th. No, okay, that was wrong. Now I can flat out. Oh, 244. 244, new personal best. That is working well. I'm happy with that right now. Might want to change it later. I don't know. But yeah. So what's going to happen now, guys? Tomorrow we are going to keep just working on story missions or missions in general, like just get stuff in to do. We need to start doing stuff for scrap because Monday stream. Monday, what we're going to do next week basically is we're going to try to upgrade everything to a tier 3. Right now, we managed to get the car value up by 50 grand today. 50,000 more. It was 50,200, something like that. That's why I was trying to go around the curves to get that little momentum, you know, so it's not a standing start. But anyway, so that was today's test was turbo parts, tune parts, whatever. Next week's test is going to be seeing what the difference in value and things are. We're using the same car as we're doing it. So next week's test, every part we're going to try and see if we can upgrade to tier 3. See how much of a difference that makes. So yeah, and then after next week, well, I mean, the second half of next week might be a different game, but even if not, depends on how long it takes us to get these parts to tier 3. The week after next, I'll be moving on to another game. So I've done quite a lot in here. It's an enjoyable game, but I've unlocked everything in terms of the garage. I've unlocked the main necessary stuff in the skills. There's not much else left really, apart from just making a crap ton of money and maybe just finishing the storyline. So, but you know, it is what it is. But yeah, for now, I want to thank you all very much for watching. I will be back tomorrow, same time, my usual time, 8:30 GMT. Oh, that reminds me, actually, for anyone who has reached this point, and I'll give a reminder tomorrow, in England, the clocks go back an hour. Tomorrow, no, sorry, go forward an hour this weekend. So Monday stream will be an hour later for those whose clocks don't change. I think that's right. Like my 8:30 would be 9:30. So yeah. So just a heads up on that, and I will give a reminder at the beginning of the videos tomorrow, of the stream tomorrow, just so people know. Anyway, thank you all very much for watching. Have a good night, guys. Stay safe, sleep well. Goodbye.